it's been a couple of weeks. I mean, who's impressed you the most? Who's surprised you just from what you've been able to see this first?
You know, I think collectively as a group we're playing really good team defense right now, and it's not just one guy. It's a culmination of all their efforts. They're really communicating at a pretty high level, better than we have since we've been here. It seems like they're pretty comfortable with everything. It looks like they're in a good rhythm. And so it's been positive up to this point. We still have a lot of work to do. We've got some big personnel groupings that we have to get to, and start to gravitate towards those in regards to install. But overall, as a group, they've played well together.
How close are you to settling in on some starters and first team guys?
Well, it's I'm not settled in on starters. I'm settled in on who's the depth. Who's going to be able to give us, 25, 30 snaps a game. Because, as you guys know, last year we played too many snaps. I mean, our inside linebackers had 1,000, 1,200 snaps. I mean, you can't do that in today's game, and the tempo and all that. So I'm really focused not necessarily on who the starter is going to be, but who are the quality backups and guys that can just rotate in so that they can all help and pull some weight.
Is that becoming an issue, I guess, in the defensive backfield? You've got some guys dinged up. It's been a little bit harder to do that to set.
Yeah, it has been. It's been challenging. We don't have a lot of guys back there right now, and that's just the reality of it. But I think they're all pretty well locked in, and we just got to be smart, moving forward, the way we practice, the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. We just have to be smart and make sure that we get our players to the game.
John, what have you seen now of Owen Williams? He looks different this fall.
Yeah, Owen's he's moving so much better. His conditioning's at a much higher level. The other thing is that he's not going to have to play as many snaps this year. With the two young kids being able to rotate in and give us some solid reps, it just takes a little bit more workload off him. And when he's in there, he's a higher level player. He's got more fewer reps and just plays at a higher level.
And with Kendall Vickers, I mean, has he continued what he was doing in the spring, that upward projection, continue to get better?
Yes, he has. This offseason was really big for him. He's gotten a lot stronger. He's also, a lot more flexible in the hips. He's able to stay low and win leverage at the line of scrimmage, and he's loaded in there right now. I tell you, he's really worked hard. I'm really proud of Kendall from what he's been able to do the last 2 years.
With those two young guys added in with those older guys, do you feel like you have a legitimate SEC rotation now for the first time? Really?
Yeah, I do. I think we're getting closer. I think that's being honest. An 18, 19-year-old defensive tackle going in there and saying, hey, we're going to go in there and beat up on 21, 22-year-old guys that play in the SEC is probably not realistic. But to say that we've made progress, certainly we can all agree to that.